Hey guys, a little bit different intro into my newest update on my layout. As you can see, I have not been totally stagnant in working on the layout. I have been doing little by little work on this mountain scene area here, and I'm still not through with it. I'm trying to do some touch-ups, weather the stone wall and so forth, and also the tunnel portal. So it's still a work in progress. As you can see, I have not done puff balls like some people do, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. It's just since this is kind of at the door where you come in at, I just felt that it needed a little more realism to it, since it was going to be so close up. Because like I said, this is at the entrance to the door. So that's my T handle for or my parachute release. That's what I call it, but that's for the elevator to go up and down. And right now it's presently in the upward position inside the mountain. But just want to give you this update of what's been happening. Let me take you around and show you a few things, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back over here at the mountain scene. As you can see, I wanted something where you could get down close and be able to look through the trees and to be able to see, stuff through it. I had started off kind of dense up front here and realized it, and then decided to start, opening it up a little bit. I will be putting, like say maybe right about in there, I'll have probably a camper scene where there'll be a campfire and some campers with a tent and all. But it's still in progress. As you can see, I haven't done anything with this ledge here. I plan on putting trees there, and I've still got work on the back side to do. So it's coming little by little. That's that. I think I showed this to you the last time that I made a video, but just to kind of give you an idea, as you can see, nothing has changed. It's still pretty much the same as my last video update. I was going to work on the chain link fence. Brought the chain link out of the box, got to looking at how elaborate it was, and said, well, I think I'll hold off on that for now. So that's that's still to be continued. My L&N boxcar that's been weathered. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, probably could use a little bit more touching up here and there, but for the most part, I like the way it's come out. I want to do some other box cars like that later on down the line, and also some of the, say for instance, these wood chip cars. Kind of weather them up later on. Let's see. Getting back over here, coming out of the tunnel entrance, as you can see, I've got some scenery going on here. Still got track to balance, but right now I'm working on the bridge, especially this end here. As you see, I've got a support structure going on the other end, and I'll be working on digging this out and putting that piece there, installing that piece, and then I'm going to be weathering it all up before I fully seal it into place. I got some more scenery, some static grass and so forth. And then my junction is still work in progress. I've got to come up with some grass and some various different things in between the tracks to kind of, differentiate it some and not have it look like so barren a gravel area. I got down to some more scenery here and onto my dirt road. I decided to put a dirt road all the way at the very front of the layout, leading off to my pavement at the end. Got some grass going on there, but I've still got stuff to work on there, so that's yet to be finalized. Got some dirt and all going on where my ramp's going to be. Probably put some bushes along against that ramp area, just to kind of give it some sense of being there for quite some time. This here, I'm still not fully satisfied with yet. Decided to try some drywall caulking, or not caulking, spackling. Didn't think about it at the time. Probably should have colored it before I put it down. As you can see, some of the white showing through, so I'm going to have to touch that up. Found a carton of plaster that I'd forgotten I had, so I'm going to be using that to continue my road on through this section here, and it'll curve up in front of that building there, and we'll come across that rail there and following this track here past the engine and on up to the transload building. And somewhere in here will be a road connecting into what's going to be the sawmill area back up in here. I've yet to do anything as far as any of the buildings for the sawmill yet. Back against the wall, all that's going to be flats. That switch, let's see, I think that switch, and that switch. I'm going to be tunneling under them tracks with some brass tubing and bringing it out to this side so that I can reach it by hand. This one over here, I will probably, I haven't decided, I may bring it in between the two tracks where that seaboard setting, or maybe bring it all the way out to this side near the road. I really hadn't decided on that yet, but that'll free up this whole back area for flats, and flats will continue on to about in here, and then I'll start having all my different things that are associated with the cement plant, which will be back in there. The new owners still have as yet to start construction yet, and remodeling, demolition of the old, and coming in with new to create the new facilities, so that's still work to be done. For the most part, got the gas station in place. Still got some things I want to do here. Maybe a lift over to the side. I got an old clunker that's over there near the trees, and still got to work this dirt road inside the station somehow, kind of figure some kind of tie-in there. And then you're familiar with the oil distributor place. Then move it down here. I think I've showed you this, which is the gravel yard. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to come up with fascia on this piece of wood here or whether I'm going to continue this cliff all the way up. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of 50-50 from what I've heard people saying what I need to do with it. Under here, and I don't have the lights on, so you can't really see it as well, is my yard for my various loads that I'll be setting up, pardon the shaking. And it'll be coming back behind here. There's my casting plaster. And it goes on back up under yonder. The track that runs up to the elevator for when it drops down, that'll connect there, that point there, bring it down this rail, and we'll curve into the yard itself. Somewhat command central here at the moment, but still got switches and so forth to put in here, so that's still also in progress. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm still trying to figure this area out. I think what I'm going to do is end up putting foam down on the bottom, raising it up where it's not so deep, and making a more of a water scene out of it than anything else. But we'll just have to see. And I'm probably going to be doing some hills right in there that ties into the mountain next to the portal. But now this is a mat. It's a tuft mat. And I'll have to look in a minute to see who it was that made it. But I tell you, that thing works out good. You just cut what you want for the space that you got. You can leave it thick, or you can kind of spread it out, pull it, kind of pull it apart a little bit to where it's not so dense, and you can spread that out, and works out pretty good. So anyway, guys, that's it. Don't have anything else going on right now, but did want to get that in and let you see just how things are coming along, and show you that I am still here, that I am still working on the layout, and it's getting there little by little. So until next time, take care. Comments, suggestions, whatever, shoot them to me. Till next time, guys. This is Rick with Tabor City Shortline Railroad saying, have a good one.